Hey everybody, how are you? It's Sue Talks. Thursday, I don't have a ton of sentiments about kids. I do have a sentiment though. What is love? Well, I'll tell you. From what I know about love and commitment, it's not it's not aw shucks, and it's not blindly going forth with the hope. It's literally getting to a place where you trust somebody enough to not freak out when you talk about things that are going to make them unhappy. So, which is so hard, right? Like, it's taken the better of almost 3 decades of my life. Can that be right? Well, yeah. We always say, like, how long were we together before we've been together longer than we've been apart? And I do have a lot of sage wisdom, and it does kind of feel like I've been holding it with its Gollum like proprietary blend, my precious energy. Because the things that make a marriage go are not what makes dating go, and it's not what makes choosing a life partner go. And I really wanted to start from scratch with Sue Talks because it's about me. It's about loving me first. As I recorded a few of these initially months ago, and I would listen to them over and over and over, and I was like, damn, I like myself. I like what I have to say. So I'm just gonna we're gonna just start from the baseline. Being able to have difficult conversations is not something that happens when you're dating somebody. It really takes a gentleman's agreement. I don't know. You have to have a plan, and you have to be able to be like, somebody's got to be the bigger person. Somebody's got to be the one to kind of be the soft pillow for the bad, crazy hits to land. And I thought, you know, I don't think I could ever be with somebody that hit me or call me a fucking bitch, or like those things have not happened in my relationship. Um, what does happen is a very quiet and pensive human. I'm sure you gals and guys, there's quiet ones out there. And you, luckily, you match with somebody who is very intuitively inclined, and that's me. Because remember, I always had to know how people were feeling without them saying anything, because that was like, I guess, like my dad. Or it's like kind of get the temperature of the room without having to step into it, right? That's how the remote viewing gift has come to me, because it's like you just feel the vibrations of what somebody's feeling. So my own interpersonal dynamic with the very quiet one, I have to be like something's wrong, and then he has to be like I'm fine, and then I have to be like what's wrong, and he has to be like I'm fine, and then I have to just keep poking the bear or poking the cobra until they finally lash out, which is scary. So I have to be really strong. So, it's a good match in that way because, you know, I may be strong enough to push the bad fights and squeeze the bad fights out of somebody. But on the other hand, he is soft enough and loves me enough to hold me when I'm fucking crying, and also forgive me. It takes so much calm, it takes so much persistence, and it takes so much forgiveness, right? It's not just like, I just love them and that's that. It's like, no, it's fucking work, man. But when work is framed in terms like forgiveness and terms like understanding and terms like growing and we're learning, and we're trying to make things better and constantly make improvements through calm conversation. Hey, we are doing in our relationship what the whole country can't fucking figure out. And it's just a little piece of guidance that, you know, it's you choose. Like when we first met, I was like, hey man, oh, it was so cute. It's one of our first dates. This ridiculously hot girl came up to us. Like, I would have left him for her. She put her hand on his face, and goes, "You are so beautiful." And I looked at him and I was like, go get him. I was like, go for it, dude. And he was like, no, I'm here with you. And then, yeah, just like you choose to be together every day, even after 20 years, you just choose. And it's work, but you try and you show up. And that's how the world works. That's how a relationship works. But also making smart choices from the beginning and avoiding all of the red flags. I'll do another one about red flags, but let's just be happy. Love yourself first. I still love myself more than I love anyone else. And it's not, I don't know, it's not superficial. It's not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's, you gotta, you gotta love yourself. Not, what do you call it? I don't know. I'm humble in my love of self and my love of others. It just is. I'm a being of fucking love and light, and I'm alright with it. So, okay. Love you. Have a night.